Welcome back to North Shore News. I'm Rafi Rachel.
And I'm Rachel Blady. For those of you who are sports fans, you probably know that March Madness is upon us. For those who aren't, for the next few weeks, 64 college basketball teams will battle it out to become national champions. We at North Shore News bring this up because this school needs to take a hint from the rest of the country.
That's right. The girls' varsity basketball team is in the championships. That means they're playing Ramaz this Sunday at Lawrence High School. Be there, 1 o'clock. Basketball.
In other school news, the date for the Honor Roll Assembly at Great Neck Synagogue has been moved from May 19th to May 20th. Honor Roll letters will be going out right after Pesach. On Tuesday, March 24th, a Yom Iyun program on anti-bias, prejudice, and stereotypes will be taking place. It will include guest speakers and workshops. North Shore will be hosting the College Bowl tournament on Thursday, March 26th. 7 schools will be attending. Foreign Language Week is the week of March 30th.
Also, March 30th, we are giving blood. That means teachers, students, animals, elves, I don't care. Just give blood as long as you're over 16. Now, March 31st, there's the SAT 2 Hebrew pilot exam. For any questions, contact the Hebrew teachers, please. Also, we would like to thank the Grapevine for restarting itself. And if you have any questions, contact Mrs. Newborn, ours truly, Rachel Blady, and of course, Eliza Newman. Now, Mr. Matros is starting the North Shore Poets Cafe. That means poets, songwriters, and performance artists should all contact Mr. Matros.
It's tough riding out there right now as the equine industry takes a turn for the worse during this time of economic trouble. Many horses are being neglected, abandoned, and sent to rescue centers because their owners can no longer afford to keep them, and the centers themselves are full to the point of bursting. Some of the horses are even being sent to Mexico and Canada for slaughter. At the New York Horse Rescue, adoptions and donations are both down by 75%. For more information on how you can help, please visit www.nyhr.org.
Though every industry has been hit hard by the economic crisis, life must go on. That means a space shuttle Discovery was sent to International Space Station this past week and will remain there for 8 days. They delivered parts called solar array wings to help finish building this station. On Tuesday, Apple revealed a demo of the 3rd edition of the famous iPhone. With it, Apple presented a slew of new technologies. They included built-in Bluetooth connectivity, copy and paste, and turn-by-turn GPS system. Apple's also appealing more to the business people. There are improved note-taking tools that allow you to synchronize your notes and your computer at the same time. I wonder if they'll allow us to use iPhones in class now. Oh yeah, and over 1,000 new API technologies for developers to continue creating applications for the ever-growing iPhone application platform. To date, over 600 million iPhone applications have been downloaded. In addition, the last iPhone update, this one, will be free for all previous iPhone users.
Okay. This week, the AIG insurance company was revealed to have given over $150 million in bonuses to various CEOs. This, of course, is the same company that the U.S. government has given over $170 billion to in bailout money, a classic case of corporate corruption. Taxpayers are understandably enraged. Barack Obama is outraged and has stated that the next $30 billion being given to AIG will be heavily moderated by the U.S. government. New York Attorney General Andrew Cuomo wants the CEO names to become public. He stated that if that is done, we will investigate if the bonuses given are legally fraudulent. He says, quote, "If a company is paying money that the company effectively doesn't have, it is akin to looting a company. If the taxpayers didn't pay AIG, those contracts wouldn't be worth the paper it's printed on."
All right, I feel better. Good.
In Israel news, a coalition still has to be put together to form Israel's new government. Benjamin Netanyahu of the right-wing Likud party must get a government together very soon, or he must ask President Shimon Peres for a 2-week extension. So far, Netanyahu has a coalition partner in Yisrael Beitenu, an ultra-right party led by Avigdor Lieberman. Lieberman was a controversial figure in Israel's recent election, as he is known for being extremely anti-Arab. His party is the 3rd largest in the Knesset, with 15 out of 120 seats. Tzipi Livni's Kadima party rejected an offer to join the coalition earlier in this process. The coalition thus far resembles a very right-leaning government.
This tendency has been reflected in the coalition's likeliness to change the government's policy regarding swapping prisoners in return for the captured Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit. Current Prime Minister Ehud Olmert made it clear at this week's talk in Cairo, Egypt, and in the address to the nation that he refuses to cross certain lines in the attempt to bring Shalit home. There have been criticisms by defense officials about some ministers' willingness to give up almost anything in return for Shalit's release.
That's all for this edition of North Shore News. I'm Rachel Blady.
And I'm Rafi Reichel asking, where is Sam Katz? Good night.